The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, SqueezeMobi community. How is everybody doing today? All right, let's see who we have in the room. Today, what is the topic? What is the agenda? Now, pretty pumped because as many of you probably know, we are going to be releasing our Social Mobile Evolution next week, and in preparation we want to just give you an hour of nothing but content, no pitch, none of that stuff. We are just going to go over how to structure social mobile campaigns and how you can implement these for business owners, the steps that you can walk a business owner through so you can sell them on that campaign, which I know is quite difficult for a lot of people conceptualizing how these campaigns exactly work and how to sell a business owner on these campaigns. So with me saying that, we are going to get right into it. Hey Valerie, hey Peggy, hey Oliver, hey Daryl. How you guys doing? Alright, first thing, we are going to be giving away some free review copies. I think probably live on this webinar, we're going to be giving away 3. So if you want a free review copy, leave a comment below, socialmobileevolution.com/Facebook, and the instructions are there. Just tell us a little bit about, if you especially if you had any results, made any money with our products. It obviously helps us. You guys all know us. So, but for those people that don't know us, I mean, there's a lot of internet marketers out there who might not be the most credible and might be doing a little bit of stuff that's, I don't want to say, but scammy. So, of course, your testimonials help us, and in return, we're going to be picking 3 that we like. Avi's right here, right next to me. He's going to pick 3 a little later on that we're going to be giving a review copy to. So, does everybody have that URL memorized? socialmobileevolution.com/Facebook. Everybody? Because I want to move on and I want to get into some of this. I want to get into some of this actual content here and talk about these campaigns. All right. If you haven't not yet, then okay, great. I see a couple yeses. So let's start building the case. And I just wanted to give you 2 quick statistics that I was looking up yesterday because I was revamping this telemarketing script that we have where, and this is, I mean, I might do another session around telemarketing, because I know people are pretty excited about it, where the telemarketer signs the person up to a webinar directly on that call, and then immediately they get a response. So I was revamping that a little bit, getting some other statistics. What about restaurants? Restaurants are great, and I've harped on restaurants quite a bit just because of the demographic as well, and the feedback I've received from a lot of you guys. It is one of the easiest niches to get your foot in the door, to get your business started. And this study found, like all the mobile studies that are pro-mobile, that 95% of smartphone users conduct restaurant searches and research on their phone, which is a huge amount, right? You put 100 people in a room, there's only going to be 5 that might have an iPhone, whatever the Galaxy, whatever phone that they have, and they haven't ever looked for a restaurant. That means this is important, because on the other hand, over 90% of businesses, I didn't include that statistic here, don't have mobile optimized sites, and 90% of sites aren't mobile optimized. Which, if people are conducting this research, then the case is extremely easy to build, it's very easy to show a restaurant the value there. And not only that, but 90% of those users that actually made one of those searches then were converted within that day, leverage some of that information to make a decision. All right, so where was the restaurant statistics shown? Dan, good question. It's the Nielsen report. So if you just search in Google, and I can try to put the URL a little later, but if you just search in Google and put that exact, I copy that word for word. So search that statistic in Google, and it should come up pretty. It should be one of the top results. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, what's wrong with this image? What's wrong with this? Oh, and you might have seen something similar to this. I know. I've just been going to my gym, and I saw something similar to this. Actually, even worse. Even worse. It was very similar, but there wasn't even. I mean, there's no URL. There's nothing here. What's wrong with this? And I saw something similar at my gym, and I talked to the owner. This is something Neil saw. All right, I talked to the guy who works there every single day, and I'm like, hey, you know, I work in this type of stuff. I can help you out. But he seemed very disinterested. He said, oh, we got our own people taking care of our social media. I was like, all right, you know, hey, I'm happier because then you won't get a flood of traffic in the gym, and I like being able to use the bench press without 5 people waiting for it. So trust me, it's okay for me that not that many people want to come to your gym. But Neil saw this, and what difference would just one small thing, one small thing, and it's so easy to do. I'm going to show you. I've showed you probably before if you've been on webinars with me, but I'm going to show you again today. What difference would this make? All right, you know, just a little QR code right there, right? And then also some type of incentive, some type of free drink. Oh, you get a free drink right away. It's not that hard. This stuff, it's not rocket science. All right? And what about a free drink? How much does a free drink? You guys tell me. How much does a free drink cost a restaurant? Tell me. You know, and anyone know on here. How much is a free, not a drink, not a beer, not wine, not alcoholic drinks. Exactly, about 10 cents. All right? You know, but when you can drive a customer back in to get a $30 meal potentially, is that worth it? And people just don't get it. So let's go through the steps on how you can create one of these campaigns, and whether it's a mobile marketing campaign or a social media campaign. And the assumption is that we're probably going to use the restaurant niche, but it could be really any business, right? It could be a dentist, it could be a doctor, and you just got to switch up a couple of things. But the assumption is we're going to take all these people that are already going into our business and make them happy, make their day, make them smile by giving them something for free and providing potentially a service, maybe an appointment service, adding value to them, and then opting them in either to some text messaging list or getting them to like us on Facebook so that later on we can use that channel to engage them. And so we're going to be taking that traffic that business is already getting in order to do this. And that's just one of the ways. This is just one of the ways, but that is what I'm going to be walking through with you. So, question: who has, either from us or yourselves, for your own arsenal, your own tool, who has a set of flyers like this, like you see right here, that you potentially use, that you have kind of like as a template when you go, or you can use, even if you haven't used them, that you can use when you go into a business? Give me a yes or a not yet. This makes me really happy, because I think about 80% of the people are saying yes, because we have included these as bonuses. We have included these. We wanted, we schmooze you and we give you bonuses when you, for example, for Martin Crumlish's SqueezeMobi Social, these were the ones that we included with that. If you got in on SqueezeMobi Social, and you were one of the first ones to get in on that. So the good thing about flyers like this, and the way we really focus on design, and I'm sure you've noticed, but one thing that's very important to us here at SqueezeMobi is things look and are presented as top quality. Things are just hot. They're sexy. And you have templates like this. You have an arsenal of tools like this. It makes your job much easier when you go into a business, right? Because the way we sell it to you is you can then take it and it's kind of your own. It's yours then. So it's your portfolio. It's your flyer. So when you take it to the business, right? Now that's your tool. That's what you're going to be creating for them. And that makes your job much, much easier, because the business owner automatically thinks you're professional. They automatically know that you're going to be delivering top line, top quality products, and the sale is much, much easier when that happens. Plus, they also know they're going to look much better than the competition. Their image is going to be hot, and they're not going to just have some little terrible website that a 15-year-old kid created. So the first step of any one of these campaigns is creating that flyer. Creating a flyer for the business. So let's take it back to print. All right, that stuff that we thought that was outdated, that stuff that doesn't work anymore, there is still some merit to it, especially when someone can feel something in their hand, something physical, and so we're gonna take it a couple steps back, and this is gonna be the flyer that either at the cashier or the waitress, someone distributes this flyer to that traffic, that customer that's in that business, so that we get that customer then to opt into something. So we're going to put some type of incentive on it. All right? And by the way, before we go any further, I wanted to say, you guys read my email, right? So I made a little bit of a promise there. And so I just wanted you all, and I hope I hope we'll get it up and running. Avi, how is it looking with that? Is it working, or because do we still have a surprise for our group? All right, we'll see if it works. Maybe it won't work. But we do have a little bit, if you read my email, we do have a little bit of a surprise for you towards the end of the call. So once we create that flyer, you want to replace it. You want to replace that QR code. You want to basically change the text on the flyer and include some type of incentive. So what are some types of incentives that we can include? All right, let's cover these niches just so you can start thinking. Now, I want you to be able to do these on the spot. Plumber services. what type of incentive can you include for plumber services? That's a bad one for me to be asking you, the SqueezeMobi community about, because we got a couple jokers on here, and I know what you're gonna be. So let's maybe skip that one. Let's skip that one and ask about, for example, lawyers. All right. So for lawyers, you can include some type of consultation, and even if, okay, get this, all right? You would think, right, if someone's coming into a business, let's say I'm coming into a law office, and they give me a flyer, they're like, oh, get your free consultation. Oh, I already know the lawyer, right? But what if it's about a new offering? Let's say this is doing tax law, different types of law, how to protect your estate. Maybe they just launched a new offering that not too many people know about. They want to promote it. They said, hey, you came in to our and talked to our lawyers and our divorce lawyer, but we also have a branch that talks about estates, forming trusts, tax law, and not too many people know about this. But get this, and on this flyer, hey, 60% of people face these problems, and then it's too late. So come another time. All you have to do is like us on Facebook. All you have to do is opt into our SMS list, and we're going to give you a 20-minute consultation and outline. During that consultation, we will outline your plan. You're going to tell us everything that is regarding your estate, regarding your financial situation, and we are going to give you the legal backbone and outline how you should structure things, even if you go with us or even if you don't. So, so just think outside of the box and think of ways to make it work for these niches. And there's always different upsells. There's always different ways you can branch out in order to fuel their campaign. And giving something away for free, like what we're going to be doing, and that's what I want you to look. I want you to look at how we structure the campaign for our product next week, for the product that we're releasing next week, and how we structure the campaign in order to get you guys excited, and of course, get you guys to get in on these templates. And we're going to be structuring also a social media campaign around that, giving away something for free, and then trying to get you in on our sexy little templates that this time are integrated with social media. But more on that later. Let's not get too excited, all right? So replace it with that QR code. Change the text on the flyer, and then what is the QR code going to point to? And I'm thinking most of you probably already have already seen QR stuff. There's a ton of them out there, but I like QR stuff, right? So if it's the website URL, then I'm going to point it. Let's say maybe it's Social Mobile Evolution /lawyer, right? I didn't put the H, whatever, and then just download that QR code, point it to that mobile site, mobile landing page, depending on how the campaign is structured, or it could be to an SMS message as well if you don't want that intermediary landing page or site, or Facebook campaign, right? So I put my SqueezeMobi URL right here and link to Facebook, or create Facebook like page, right? URL of page to be liked, and then page titled SqueezeMobi. And how does that then look? So if you let Facebook do it, then they have, hey, click the button below to like. And who has their phone out? Try to scan that. See what happens when you scan that. I don't think it goes straight to the like page. I think it just goes to our fan page, but still scan that. And who has their phone out? Or are you now taking your phone out and it's going to take a couple seconds to load everything? I don't want to hold the webinar up too long because you'll get another chance to like us on Facebook a little later. So that's what you have there. But what's better than this? Tell me, does this look, does this look that sexy? I'm surprised that Facebook doesn't, I don't know, that when QR stuff does this, they don't make it look too much better, right? Now, what about something like that? All right? Like us now, you'll be glad you did, putting some type of incentive there for that food, for that restaurant. You see that savory dish. I'm getting hungry just now looking at it. This little tasty. Or you can have Enrique's tacos there, maybe some tacos. Depending, whatever restaurant you have, whatever restaurant you are trying to fuel their campaign for, this looks much better. So, buy QR stuff, that's the quick and dirty way, right? Anyone can do that. You could create a campaign using that free tool right now. Stepping it up a notch to your maybe a little bit more premium customer, this is what you would do. You would include a fan gate, and now what we would do, we would point that QR code either to any fan gate that you may have, depending on if it's mobile optimized, if it looks also good on a mobile phone, depending on that, or this could be also done from some type of desktop, maybe even on the regular website, and then it points to the fan gate. Why? Because you want to then fuel that social media campaign. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to fuel our social media campaign, just so you see an example of how you can do that as well. All right? But what's the key to this? Why are incentives so damn important? Why are they so important? What's in it for me? Why are you gonna like something? Why are you gonna opt into some list? Why? What's in it for you? Is there something in it for you? And is that incentive big enough? There's two things, right? Two things. Number one, is the incentive big enough or looks big enough, even that you don't really know what you might receive after, that you want to take that step? And can the business afford it, especially if it's a physical brick and mortar business? For an online business, a little bit easier because, the replication costs are a little less, depending, but sometimes there are replication costs, but they are a little bit less. Brick and mortar, you've got bigger costs. So you don't want to be a Groupon and give such huge discounts and incentives that you cause your client to actually go bankrupt, like has happened in many cases with like different cupcake stores, and people then redeeming so many cupcakes that the store just couldn't fulfill. They had to go out of business. It's crazy. But that's another story about how Groupon is turned into a little bit of a monster. Incentivizing the campaign is big, and usually you want to do it in the form of a coupon, right? So let's go through this again, right? You click dislike right there on that first one. You have some type of, let's say, you have maybe one of these sites, and it says, hey, like us on Facebook. If you see it right there, boom, you click that. It takes you to a page like that. Then you actually like it, and boom, you get your coupon, and you could either have it in wherever. You could print it out, whatever you want to do with it. You can then flash your phone, anything. Now, how do you then? That's how you build the campaign, and it's pretty simple to set it up like that. You just got to kind of understand, conceptualize it. Why? Because then, what do? I'm not telling you so you can implement it. I'm telling you so you can take my words, and when you're talking with that local business owner, you structure that campaign right out in front of them, and you tell them the benefits and how this is going to get more customers back into their business. And then you got to fuel the campaign, right? What do you do with all these likes that you got from the restaurant, the nightclub, the nightclub customers? They all started liking the nightclub. You want to then fuel this campaign. And the business owner basically you don't want to get in the business of being Mr. Facebook poster and being like teenagers in high school who are posting on Facebook 24/7 instead of studying. That's not your goal. Our goal is to manage real businesses. So you want to automate this process a little bit. And most of you probably know Hootsuite. If not, check out Hootsuite.com. It's a great way to pre-program it. A little bit of a problem is sometimes it says posted or powered by Hootsuite. I forget what it exactly says there. So, but it's free. Number one, it's free. Number two, you want to get the business owners to submit their ideas, to actually give you their posts, so that you don't have to get on calls with them, create these, and spend your time doing that. No, you're just going to be the one managing the campaign. And same thing with the SMS. If you're going to be sending text messages on their behalf, you want to pre-program it with 4 to 6 messages for that month. Most likely 4, because you're going to be texting about once a week. All right? Now, what about combining these two? How do you combine these two? What do you do in order to take social, to take mobile, fuse them together, and create an even bigger campaign? Because what it comes down to is, why should you even pursue both social media campaigns and mobile marketing campaigns for the same client? Why? Why is that important? Let's see. They do go hand in hand. Exactly, they go hand in hand, but more of what David had to say. The effect is a multiplier, like David said, and it's different channels. It's different channels. You are hitting that same person or multiple people from different channels. Some people might be more engaged with Facebook, others less. They're phone people. They have their phone with them all the time. Others have both their phone with them and their Facebook people, right? So they say, you gotta hit someone about 5 times with the same message before you get them to take action. But you don't want to be sending SMS after SMS after SMS after SMS after SMS. Now, if they see someone, oh, in this TV show, and then oh there, now maybe there's something to this. Maybe I should check this business out, this restaurant out. Same thing. You know, you want to engage the people from different angles, and some people, some customers are going to react better to the Facebook side of things. They're real gossipers. Others just want that personal touch and want that SMS directly to their phone, and they want an easy experience on your site in order to go into that business. So that is the biggest thing. Now, before we go into that, who here has now left a comment? All right. Who here has on socialmobileevolution.com/Facebook? Because we are going to be picking now, and Avi, I'm going to put you in charge so people can't yell at me for not picking them. All right. So we're going to be now picking people. And if you have not, then you still have about 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go there, because I see there's about 150 people here. All right. I see there is about 150 people here. So I want you guys to give us some more comments. All right. And then we are going to be picking someone. We're going to be picking some cool people for some good review copies. All right, so go to socialmobileevolution.com/Facebook, and I will be picking right here. I see this. Let's see. All right, who's the first person? Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second so I can see and pick someone with Avi here, okay? All right, give us 1 second. All right, the first person is David O'Neill. David O'Neill. David, are you there? Are you there? All right. So please, can you give David instructions all right. Cool. Well, congratulations, David. Congratulations, David. You guys have a couple more seconds. And, of course, if you talk about results on that comment page, then we love hearing about your results. If you got any results with our stuff, then that's the best. All right? Now, let me go look, and let me go check it out. All right, I'm trying to find. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I found one. I think I found one. Go back there. All right, we're in the middle of. All right, I think we got a winner here. I think we have a winner here. Scott Moran. Scott Moran. Scott, are you there? Scott Scott Moran, are you there? Oh yeah, baby. I see Scott. All right, great. Now, all right, let's pick out the last one, and then we're gonna move on. And plus, we got another little bonus for you at the end of this call. So, don't think that this is it. We got many good things for you today. So, I'm gonna go pick one more person. And we're gonna find someone. So let's see. We're gonna find someone good. And who will this be? Now, guys, by the way, this is not the last review copy. These are not the last review copies that we will be giving out. Okay. One last one. Did you find anyone? Avi. All right. Now. Okay, I think we should get... I want to keep you guys... All right, we are picking here Mr. No, we are not going to be picking a girl. Mr. Oliver Millard. Let us know if you are here. All right, great, Oliver. Yup. So please, all right, great. Congratulations. All right, let's get back into the webinar. Avi's going to get in touch with you, and let's finish some of this up and talk a little bit more about the fusion of social mobile. Now, what's so cool about fusing those two, and how do you fuse those two? That is the most important thing, is how do you fuse those two? How do you fuel both campaigns at the same time or via the same channels? One of the ways, right, is with when you're doing a text message blast for one of your clients. So what you could do is two things with this text message blast. Not only can you can basically blast that same message that you do via text to Facebook as well, so it appears not only in a person's phone, but then under your Facebook account as well. But what if that person is on your text message list, but they haven't maybe liked you? All right, what if they haven't liked you? Well, what you could do is offer an incentive via text message if they then like you on Facebook. So connecting both of those together in a text message. Oh, click on this link, and once you click on it, it redirects them to a fan gate where they redeem their coupon, boom. All right? Or a Facebook like on a mobile site, right? So that's that mobile aspect, but right below they have a Facebook like, and I'll show you what we did with these templates as well to integrate these two concepts together. A big aspect of social and a big trend these days is video. Video is huge. Just absolutely huge. What is the reason for that? Why? Because video conveys a message much better than text. All right? Now, you tell me yourselves, if you're looking for a lawyer, how well can you judge a lawyer based on, let's just look this up. Let's look up, I don't know, lawyer Los Angeles, right? And let's look up some, I don't know, maybe Legal Aid Foundation. All right, cool. Look at that. All right, boom. It's find the law. Okay. All right, maybe here, but I mean, how well can you judge this person? Especially if this is the first page. How excited does that get you that that's going to be, or how confident are you if you see this website that that person is going to be able to help you with your legal problems? How confident? You tell me. I don't feel confident at all. I feel like, these people probably don't even care. And it's not that it's and Tim is saying that's a good site, bro. And it's not that it's a bad site, but it's that it's the fact is that when you're offering a service such as law, so many people have been burned by lawyers. So many. And this creates this type of automatic distrust that even though these lawyers might be professional, they don't give a shit about you. Pardon my language. And that's not the type of image, whereas a simple short video that played immediately as someone hit that page, and especially a little mobile landing page like this, a simple short video that says, hey, I know you may be having some problems and it might not be the best time, but whatever your problems are, we will help you. We actually care. We want you to come in for your free consultation, and let's see if we can do something for you. Just a simple, short video that you can help script where you hear sincerity in someone's voice is much more likely to convert that person to hit that tap to call button right underneath and set that appointment right then and there, rather than continuing to do research on who they should go with. All right, so that is something that I just wanted to kind of communicate. But it's the same thing. It doesn't have to be for lawyers. It could be for hotels, like right there. Hotels, you want an experience. When you go to a hotel, when you go on a vacation, when you're picking maybe like a resort, it's all about the experience. And a picture can convey a ton of experience, how the experience will feel. But what creates that feeling, those feelings in you, makes you feel it, takes you on a psychological journey much better. A video with sounds, with everything coming from different angles, different directions, you see it, you feel it. And that is so much more likely to make you take action. So video is essential, and businesses don't really understand this when it comes to marketing, and it goes for all niches. You can go, it goes with all niches, right? Whether it's a lawyer or it's a nightclub. Once again, pictures, oh great. Yeah, all these pictures, every single nightclub looks great on a picture. But when you see that party, it's a Friday night, you see that party, you see it happening, you see everyone going crazy, everyone going wild, the crazy stuff that's happening there. You see the pretty girls and you're a guy, you're like, all right, that's where I'm going. Rather than a couple pictures that flash. That gets you in the mood. That gets you to take action. And this is something I want you guys to start driving home for business owners that you start talking to is how important video, not only mobile, but also video is important for their marketing. Now, what about also integrating that video with even Facebook Like to make things viral, or sharing and get people to share? Because video gets a person much more excited. So, for example, with that nightclub, you take someone through that psychological, that good journey, they are much more likely to then like that club as well on Facebook. Their friends start hearing about it, and it's much more, and then there's kind of that big flood around that party because you got that person excited. So the opportunities with these campaigns are endless. Your job is to pinpoint the things that will really make the difference and that will drive customers into that business and get those customers to take action. That is the important part. That's why you are a mobile marketing, social media, local consultant. All right? You are the strategist. You are not a local web designer. You are a consultant. So, what we are going to be going over on Wednesday at 2 p.m. I want everyone to register this time and put this time in their calendar. 2 p.m. Wednesday, we are going to go through each one of these niches, the beauty salon, and how you can structure these campaigns, whether it's the mobile and then integrating with social media, specific campaigns for these businesses. Also the fashion shop. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. What type of incentives you can offer? How do you make it go viral? What about just the financial advisor? That's one that, not too many people talk about. But financial advice is important, especially with Facebook, and something that goes viral, some type of advice. For example, one hot thing that can make a financial advisor go viral is there's been this huge thing. Who has heard about Bitcoins on this webinar? Who knows what Bitcoins are? And I'm quite interested. Wow, some people actually have. All right. So I would say, all right, so give me more. I want some more interaction here. Otherwise, I'm not giving anyone a free template. Yeah, actually, quite a bit of people have heard about Bitcoin. So it's a hot thing right now, especially with all the stuff that's going on in Cyprus and governments confiscating people's deposits. That's kind of sucks when you can't trust your own government. And so Bitcoins is a virtual currency that people can use when you can't trust the euro, the dollar, whatever currency that you have. But it's something that's hot. That's something that's, and it's risen in price, I think, about 4 or 5-fold in the past month, approximately. Which is ridiculous, right? That's ridiculous because of all the stuff that's going on in Cyprus. So there's a lot of this buzz around it, which is something perfect for that financial advisor when they're giving financial advice. Oh, hey, you want to diversify away from just regular currencies that are backed by, basically it's fiat money. They're not backed by gold anymore. And creating this buzz around the Bitcoins and promoting that financial advisor through that. And now people are more likely to go to this financial advisor because he's modern. He's not just going to give you that regular, old, boring, conservative advice. He's forward thinking. And he's leveraging social media, mobile marketing, video, and telling you how to really keep your finances safe. So that's how you got to kind of think outside of the box for these local businesses. All right, and same thing here with the Facebook campaign, hotels as well. Now, I'm just going to go through these templates real quick. And jewelry store, this one is hot. The design on the jewelry store is just awesome. But let's get to a little bit of the nightclub one. Nightclub one is great because with social media, just nightclubs are huge, and the way you can just use the power of social media to make something go viral, make that party go viral, is just ridiculous, just ridiculous. All right, so there we had all those templates, and the hotel one, the resort one, and the vacation one. Now, who likes this template? Auto repair. Who likes this auto repair template? I do. All right, we're getting good feedback. Now, we structured a little bit of our own kind of Facebook. And this is the timeline image. And we're going to be giving a Benz away on this call. No, just joking. Not yet. Maybe in a couple months. But not yet. But what we are going to be giving away is this template. And all you have to do is go to SqueezeMobi.com/like and like this on Facebook to redeem your template. All right? So why? Because obviously, and this is why I wanted you to pay close attention as well to how we kind of structure things as well, because these are the same concepts you're going to be using for local businesses with their customers, giving away potentially something for free, and then leveraging that power of social media in order to drive people back into the business. So go to SqueezeMobi.com/like and go redeem your template. And I want to see who has been able to redeem their template. All right, Steve says done.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Neil.
Sorry, guys. I got messed up with the time zones. Crazy.
Some people, though, page not found on mobile. Okay. So, cool. All right. Now, most people have been able. All right. Yup, do it. Okay. Gerhard is saying, how can I redeem without a Facebook account? And that's going to be a little tough. You do need a Facebook account. All right? So, if you are having a little bit of a problem with redeeming it, just all right? Is everyone done redeeming it? Done. Okay. All right. Well, let me go in and take a few more questions. Neil and I can take a couple questions for for a couple minutes, 5 minutes, but don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I know some of you are saying no. If you said no, we will include other ways before we launch. So you're not going to get it today. You're not going to be the first one to get it, but we will include. Just read my emails that I send you, and we're going to be including other ways that you can redeem this and get your own automotive template. All right, so you can check it out. And yeah, we'll be sending out the replay as well, either today or tomorrow. All right, guys. So let's see. I'm gonna open it up. I'll probably take like 1 or 2 questions, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I want to keep it to about 60 minutes as we go into next Wednesday, 2 p.m. It's gonna be freaking awesome. We're gonna be going each niche specifically, just step by step how you can create campaigns for each one of those niches, so that then if you have an appointment, let's say with let's say an auto repair shop, you could just reference the webinar and boom, you know exactly what to say, exactly how to sell that business owner on that campaign. All right. And Louise said, can you tell us what niches? I ran through most of them towards the end. So so there's lawyers, there's the hotel niche, the travel niche, financial services, beauty salon, auto repair, and I can't tell you jewelry, beauty salon if I already said that. I can't tell you exactly off the top of my head. All right. All right. So if it's not working for you, if this fan gate is not working for you, I see maybe like 2 or 3 people are having problems with it. Like I said, I will be in touch with you by email, and I will give you another way that you can redeem that bonus, okay? So just be patient, and I will give you another way. I'll give you another way that you can redeem it, because I want to make sure that if you, in case you were, I don't know, accessing it from a phone and it didn't work, then you're going to be able to get it. All right, but just be patient. I'll probably send an email either later on today or sometime tomorrow. Now, installation instructions. John asked installation instructions. Most of you, I'm pretty sure, already have either MobiCash Cyclone, Mobile Treasure Island, one of our older products. It's the exact same template. So leverage those instructions in order to kind of customize it and play around with it. Okay. All right, so let's wrap it up, and we'll be in touch. Thank you guys so much, and let's get pumped. Let me see who on here is pumped about next Wednesday. Who on here is pumped about next Wednesday? All right, we are getting some excitement in the room. So let's definitely make Wednesday big, guys, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun there. All right. I love it. I love the excitement. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. And Neil and I are signing out. Take care, everybody.